video, we're going to talk about how to grow that VIP group, that VIP lounge just for your Mary Kay clients. I'm excited to talk about it because it's a hot topic. You may be a brand new beauty consultant or you may be a seasoned beauty consultant, but I hope that this message will serve you and empower you in any way that it can. So my name is Angie Locke. I'm your National Sales Director, and I want you to know that this has been a work in progress. I want to share with you things that I know work and some pitfalls to avoid. So you might want to get a pen and paper just to take quick notes because I think you're going to enjoy it. Okay, so I know as brand new beauty consultants, one of the first things that we think about is I got to create a Facebook and an Instagram customer group exclusively for my people. And I'm so glad that you think that way. And if you haven't seen the video on how to grow your business using social media platforms that I did, you might want to watch that before you watch this one because I think that it'll serve you more and you're going to be able to pick up on some things that I'm saying in this one. So just a quick tip. Okay, so your VIP lounge, exclusively for your Mary Kay clients. Let's just dive right into it. One of the things that I want to say is in creating this group, the first thing I would do to brand yourself, and I talked about that in the previous video, is you need a business page. I would have a personal business page that is exclusively just for your business. Now, in that personal business page, I wouldn't just make it, I wouldn't say Angie's Mary Kay page. I would make it something catchy that stands out about you. Because there's so many things there's so many aspects of you, right? We know that you're passionate about your Mary Kay business, but you might be passionate about exercise or health and nutrition or just helping a woman live their best life as a Christian woman. So with that being said, you can create groups from that business page, and one of them can be your VIP lounge, your VIP customer group. And how we're going to create that is through a lifestyle aspect. Remember that I said in the previous video that when we as beauty consultants think like a consumer, things just kind of seem to align up. Now, if you need help in creating this, if you're like, what am I going to call my VIP group? Here's what I would suggest. You can go on your public Facebook page and you can do a giveaway. Here's something cool that you could do. You could post a really cute selfie of yourself and you could say, guys, I'm launching a VIP lounge exclusively for my Mary Kay tribe. Or I am launching my personal business page. However you want to go about doing it. And can you comment below 3 words that describe me? I'm doing a giveaway. I'm doing a free pair of Kinder Scott earrings, or I'm doing a free Starbucks. Everyone that comments below will go into the drawing. That might help you because that creates engagement. That lets people know, oh, she's starting this thing, you know. So that's a tip. That's a tip for you to get it going. That's what I have used with consultants who have relaunched their customer group. Now, you have to promise me something. Like, we have to pinky swear. Like, you got to pinky swear, okay? I will find you. You have to promise me. Hold your hand up and you say, I will not be a serial adder. I won't do it. I promise you I won't do it, Angie. You probably know what I'm talking about. You have probably received a notification where you have been added to a group that you didn't ask to be a part of. And you really don't even know the person that added you. And what do? You hit decline. So think about your perspective as a consumer when that happens to you. And I want to tell you, friends, it doesn't work. You logging onto your public page and inviting every single one of your friends to your exclusive Mary Kay client group, not going to work. Because guess what? Not all your friends on your public page are your Mary Kay customers, right? So in the previous video, we talked about how to get them to be your customer. This video is how to work with them, how to engage with them in this special group that you have. So for the group settings, I would make it private and closed. Don't make it secret because people, can't find it. So as you're thinking about the names, here's some other tips that I would share with you. As you're naming this group, I want to give you an example. I wouldn't call it Angie's Mary Kay VIP customers. You want to make it, again, where people are engaged and they are going to learn more about you as your Mary Kay client, if that makes sense. So let me give you an example. Let's say that I name my group Live Beautiful. Live Beautiful. And the description that I'm going to post in the lifestyle description, because you can do a description for your groups. I'm just going to say this is a VIP lounge exclusively for my Mary Kay clients, right? And I'm going to help you live beautiful. And that means you're going to hear about beauty tips. You're going to hear about skincare tips, especially from me. You're going to hear tips on healthy eating and exercise and self-development. And you can even say in there, we're going to talk about Jesus. This is your group exclusively for your Mary Kay clients. And it's a glimpse into them getting to be your customer and get to know you more. Because that's what attracts people. That's what engages people. So if you're a seasoned consultant and you're like, that's not what my current customer group is, I get it, friend. I totally get it. I have had conversations with consultants that maybe haven't had the engagement that they want in those groups, and here's why. Here's what I've discovered. There's not a lot of engagement from you. First and foremost, you're not really posting in it. You've created this group and you might slap a flyer up there, or you might post a sale every now and then, but there's no engagement with you. They don't know anything about you but commercial for Mary Kay, commercial for Mary Kay, commercial for Mary Kay, and they're not engaged because you're not separating yourself from the noise. You're coming across as an ad and as a robot. And in Mary Kay, we're all about preserving relationships. We're all about that authentic connection. And here's a platform where you can do it. Now, sometimes people think by using social media as a platform, it is a shortcut. Friend, I'm here to tell you, it is not a shortcut. It takes just as much energy to send a text, to book someone for a beauty experience or a facial as it does to nurture and engage a customer VIP group. So social media is not a shortcut. If you're looking for a shortcut, I'm just here to tell you, I don't think your goals and your dreams, I think you're so much more valuable than a shortcut. Would you agree with that? Would you agree that there's so much more than a shortcut? And so I'm not going to give you a shortcut. I'm going to empower you, and I'm going to give you a framework, and I'm going to help you rock out the different tools that we can use in growing and nurturing what we have. But I'm not going to give you a shortcut, okay? So I want you to think about that. Am I posting in my current customer group? So how do I create the engagement? Okay, Angie, I'm there. I'm ready to relaunch this customer group, and what do I do with it? Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just create some membership questions. Why am I saying that? I'm going to walk through that. The first question would be, I currently use Mary Kay. And I know you're like, but Angie, you just said this is for my Mary Kay clients. Of course they use Mary Kay. Well, we're going to talk about further in the video how to grow this VIP lounge for people that are not your customers, okay? So that question is, I currently use Mary Kay. Now, as people come into your group, because we're going to grow this by your customers. Your customers are going to have the opportunity eventually to invite people. And if they answer yes to the question that they currently use Mary Kay, remember that we just want to keep in mind we don't want to take customers from other people. So if they're using Mary Kay, it opens up the conversation of who you getting it from? What are you using? You know, anyone new that is going to come into this group, we're going to connect with them, and I'm going to go into that just a little bit. Another question would be, I don't currently use Mary Kay. Same reason. Another question is, or a statement. I am a current Mary Kay consultant, and I know you're like, why is she bringing that up? Why is she bringing that up? Well, friends, I want you to know that I am invited daily to lots of groups, to lots of consultant groups in my national area and outside of my national area. And here's the deal. I don't need to be in your group. I'm not your customer. This is exclusively for your people and your tribe. Now, if I'm your sales director and you're a brand new consultant and you want to invite me to this group just for me to kind of check it out over the next week or two, to help you with posting and engagement, I'm more than happy to do that. I'll even go live in your group and we can do a special bash just for your customers. I'm willing to do that. But for the most part, I don't need to be in your group. And a lot of Mary Kay consultants don't need to be in your group. They just don't need to. This is for customers, right? Okay, so I think that question is important. And I also think the question of, or the statement for them to check, I need help with skincare, or I need help with makeup. That way you kind of have evaluated a little bit about what her needs are. Okay, so there are algorithms, and we're going to talk about engagement. There's algorithms. And so if you currently have a group and you're not really seeing results or engagement, remember I said the first thing is it's probably because you're not engaged. The second thing is that if you are engaged, you're not creating engagement posts. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. How often would I post in this group? What types of things would I post in this group? Let's just get right into it. I think it's really cool for people to start their day with you. And here's a tip. Did you know that you can pre-schedule posts? So I can schedule for the next 30 days, so it's taken care of, what post I want to be in this group at, let's say, 8:30 in the morning. You can look up on Pinterest, direct sales engagement Facebook post. You can look that up and it'll give you ideas. You can look silly non-engagement posts. You can Google that. Non-company posts is what I'm saying. Non-Mary Kay posts to start the day with. Because remember what we said. They're going to get all aspects of you in this VIP lounge of your life. So I would post between 8 and 9 a.m. Something like this. Coffee or tea. Do you prefer creamer or no creamer? Something like sunny side up or scrambled. Good morning, you might want to post. That way they can respond back. You might want to post, do you start your day off with quiet time? You know, you might want to share the quiet time so people can comment back to that. Something where they're starting their day off with you, they're seeing a glimpse inside of your life, and they can comment. Because the more likes and comments you get, the more people in the group see them and they engage. That boosts the algorithm. Now, when did the Mary Kay posts come in? We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. I really believe that posting 2 to 3 times a day is key. I don't even know if once a day is enough, but I do know that you can schedule those posts. Okay, so I don't want you to get stressed out. And here's the deal, guys. I love to keep the main thing the main thing. I love knowing that I have new appointments on my books. I love knowing that I have virtual parties or live parties on my books. I built my business as a brand new consultant, not using social media, and when it was around. Um, so I know what the main thing is. Remember, if this group is not growing from people that new customers that you're meeting, new clients that you're meeting, that you're holding beauty sessions or parties with or facials with, you're not going to get as far. The goal is to nurture what you have and to grow. So it doesn't take a lot of time. I definitely think scheduling posts. And then I think as far as when you're planning your weekly plan sheet, you just plan in there how am I going to work what's my playbook for my customer group, okay? So what I'm saying is I don't want you thinking that this is the end all be all, because it's not. We still have to generate new. So you're like, Angie, when do I throw in the Mary Kay stuff? Okay, if you've noticed, I'm wearing these beautiful Kendra Scott earrings and my paparazzi pink lipstick in this video, and I did that on purpose. So maybe later on in the day, so for instance, this lipstick just came out limited edition. I want my customers to know about it. Absolutely, I want my customers to know about it. And I want them to know that it's at a discount for just 24 hours. So what I am going to do is later on in the day, and I could schedule this, I'm going to take that beautiful selfie and I'm going to say, you guys, I'm so excited about this beautiful shade of paparazzi pink lipstick. And it looks glossy here, friends. It's a matte. I have a lip gloss over it. I have a clear lip gloss over it. And I'm going to say something about the beautiful earring finds that I have found. You don't have to name the brand. You can just say it goes, or you can name the brand. You can just say it goes great with my paparazzi pink lipstick. And message me to get yours. If I want to showcase new foundations that just came out, this is where I'm definitely going to post it. If I want to showcase new lip glosses, new eyeshadows, I'm definitely going to post it in this group because they're already my customers. If I want to schedule my winter, my summer, my fall, my spring appointments with my current customers, this is where I'm going to let them know, hey, I'm currently booking people for their summer makeover look. Propose the times, engage with them that way. Another thing is when Pink Friday comes around, and as I nurture this group and it grows, my sales are going to be out the roof. As I have 4th of July, maybe Memorial Day sales, there's so much that you can do with this. And this is where your sales director or myself can come in and help you with this. Okay. So in the morning, they're going to start their day with me, and it's going to be a non-Mary Kay post. It is a start the day post, an engagement post. Maybe my Mary Kay post will be around lunchtime or in the afternoon. In the evening, I may have a great new dish that I'm making. I like to garden, so my tomatoes are coming in, and I may just put a picture of the tomato and how to make a great recipe with tomatoes. Do you love gardening, or do you love tomatoes? As an engagement, it's to keep people engaged with me. So when I do post that Mary Kay, they are on it. They are on it. Okay. This is where you can do your birthday sale. Now, a couple of additional things. I think a winning Wednesday is great to do. I think every week you have a winning Wednesday. And you're like, what is a winning Wednesday? It's where you're doing a giveaway every week. First 10 people to comment, I have this new product. Let's see, what could I use? I have these new lip glosses that I need people to try. First 10 people to comment below gets a free one. Another thing is these earrings. You can do a drawing for Kendra Scott earrings if you want to use it to grow. So how do we get referrals? Let me me talk a little bit more about Winning Wednesday. Anyone that purchases with me today, anyone need to reorder, anyone that would love the new summer products, anyone that purchased with me today on Winning Wednesday is going to go into a free drawing for my Skin Vigorous brush. Anything where you're giving away stuff. Now, I wouldn't say any purchase on that. I would say anyone that purchases $50 or more with me today. Need to restock, and you could put a cute little picture of you and your Skin Vigorous brush. Today's the day to do it. Happy Winning Wednesday. Anyone that purchases $50 or more with me today goes into a drawing to get our free Sonic Skin Vigorous brush. Okay. How do we grow this? How do we grow this group? Another thing on Fridays, you may want to do a FaceTime Friday. FaceTime Friday is where you can give a 5-minute summer look. You pick your 5 products, kind of like what I'm wearing today, and you do a quick tutorial, and people will buy from you. Fun stuff, engaging stuff. Okay. Like I said, we're here to help you. I don't want to go through all my ideas in this video because it'll get too long. Another thing is your sales director, myself, if you're part of my personal unit, can come into this group as it grows, and we can share the Mary Kay opportunity. We can help you in growing this. So it's going to continue to evolve. Now, how do we grow this? Okay. As you're adding customers, remember that I said that your customers are people that have purchased product from you or had an experience with you. You're not a serial scroller. It baffles me sometimes when I see new consultants, and I know they're brand new, and within a week or a couple of days, they have hundreds of people in their VIP group. And then I look at their engagement, and I'm like, happy 3/4, almost more than 3/4 of these people are not commenting. It's because you were a serial adder and you didn't ask people's permission before you added them. So remember I said we're not going to do that. I promise we're not going to do that. Okay, so what can you do? On Winning Wednesday, you could do a giveaway for referrals. What you can say is, who's excited about growing this group and inviting women that you love to the VIP lounge? Today only, everyone that invites, you can do 5 or you can do 10 women to be a part of our tribe will get, you can do a drawing, you could do a free Starbucks, you can do whatever you want to do, and they add them to the group. And they can comment below people that they've added in the comments of the giveaway. Now here's where your part comes in. These people are added to your VIP group, you got to connect with them. You want to send them a private message. You want to welcome them publicly in the group. You always want to welcome new members. It's another rule of engagement. So as new members are added, you want to welcome them. Now you don't have to do it right away, but I would say within 24 to 48 hours you want to welcome people. And you want to welcome referrals that are added, but you also want to private message them and just say, I'm so excited to have you in my VIP lounge. This is exclusively for my Mary Kay clients. And then you want to find out what her needs are. Does she need to learn about skincare? Does she need to learn about makeup? She filled out those questions when she joined, right? And so you go from that. You go from that standpoint. That's how you can grow it quickly. And my friends, I'm going to share with you that as this grows, when you go from 0 to hundreds, you will sell thousands. You will sell thousands. So, I hope this helps. I hope this helps you feel good about having your VIP group. I hope that this helps you feel great about increasing the engagement. I hope that we're clear on what works and what doesn't work, and that there aren't any shortcuts, but we can preserve what God has given to us, and we can grow it, and we can be of influence and have our voices louder. Okay, friends, have a great day.